Hello! Welcome, my dearest fishies. I hope you're excited about today, just as excited as I am. We have something very special in store. Ad break, yes, we will have, I think the ads will be over in 4 minutes, roughly 4 minutes into the stream. But hello, my sweetie pies. Welcome back. Thank you so much for being here. I know I'm not normally live on Tuesdays. Hi, Ghost. Hi, Waffle. Hi, Morrow. Hi, Boo. Waffle, thank you for the kissies. Thank you. Hi, Pika. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. We want to have that message pinned on stream. And we're going to grab this as well. And we're going to pin this to YouTube chat. And we do also have TikTok chat. All right. We're going to pin that. And we'll see how long it lasts on TikTok because I don't know how TikTok works. Mara, thank you for the hydrate. Please don't drown me. Not yet. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am super duper excited for today because this is very special. This is very, very special. I need to go ahead and layer these things. We do have a teaser trailer to start with, so once the ads are over, I won't drown you yet. Once the ads are over, then we will play the teaser trailer and we will get started. I am so excited for this. It's been a long time coming. It's so, oh my God. I just can't wait. Okay, we've got the stream notification. And I need to send out that Twitter post as well. The Twitter post has gone out. Ooh. Okay, I want to come back to that. All right. How are we doing on the ads? We've got ads in progress. So, hello. It's a Tuesday. You don't normally see me on a Tuesday, but it's special. Congratulations on your interview, Pika. I hope that it goes very well. Hi, Crispix. Hi, dogs. Hello, hello. Let's see. Is there any issues going on with TikTok chat? No, it looks like it's moving. Destiny, not to. Destiny's Destiny. Right? Right? Am I wrong? Even if I am wrong, you guys are here. And we're gonna be in the universe. We're gonna experience this together. We're gonna have a story. So I already know, based on my script reading, I already know what happens-ish in the story as of a year and a half ago. So if anything has changed since then, of course, I won't know about it. But, so I can tell you, the story is amazing and it is so full of emotion and relatable moments. Yes, albeit it is Destiny 2, so we're not all living the Destiny 2 life. Can confirm, Steph is in this story. I am in it. I am in it. And I'm so excited because this is the first time that my voice has been able to appear in a work of art like this. So we've got, I think, about 10 seconds left on the ads. But if you are out of ads, let me know. Let me know that you're out of ad territory. Ad hell. If that's what they call it. Ad hell. Hi, Brightburn. Hi, Rama. Welcome. No more ads? Okay, SiriBot says that the ads are over. You like my model? Thank you. You're very kind. We are going to progress with the trailer. I have a trailer to show you guys first. Okay? Okay? All right. So, I need to double check that it's not too loud. And hopefully it doesn't play double, okay? So be careful with your ears.
We are FanFictionMedia.
We utilize audio dramas to explore the what-ifs of gaming and fantasy world. Like, what if Crow became the Hunter Vanguard?
The only way Aldrin Sov is a member of the Vanguard is over my lightless body.
Or what if two guardians fell in love?
I could see her mouth moving, but the words didn't register in my brain. She started pointing at something behind me as she was getting more demonstrative by the second. There was this delightfully blinding fog inside my head blocking the words. I started smiling at her.
Or what would a professional hitwoman who worked for the Russian mob sound like?
Is this a part where I'm supposed to be scared or something? I'm Vicky fucking Reynolds. I was muscle for the scariest Russian mobster this side of St. Petersburg.
Follow us on X, TikTok, and our website, fanfictionmedia.com, for updates and stories to ignite your imagination.
These and more great audio dramas coming soon.
Are you ready? Are you ready? I'm ready. I need to know that you're ready. Hi, City! Hello! Ready, we're ready. Okay, then let me go ahead and hide that. Thank you for the hydrate, Morrow. And we're gonna start listening to the audio drama. I will tell you that in totality, we do not have the end of the audio drama. That is to be released very soon. So we have up to, I believe, the last 2 chapters of this season, which is 3 hours and 20 minutes. Okay? Okay. We've got a lot to go through, so let's start. Give me a thumbs up on audio levels. Is it good? It doesn't need to be louder.
I slowly emerged from my blissful slumber into peaceful consciousness, and I could still feel his warm breath on my back. With our love still entangled by the nakedness of our bodies from the night before, I didn't want to leave this perfect moment. I wanted to lay here forever and stay safe in his strong arms. My heart beat with a newfound strength. Never had I been more aware of its firm, steady rhythm than now. This ever-deepening connection between us enhanced my senses to the point I began breaking through to a new level of knowledge and understanding. On some mornings, a powerful sense of peace enveloped my mind, opening doors to a new level of clarity, even deeper than I achieved through Ikora's meditations. This was one such morning. Images flashed in my mind. Luminescent images of complex formulas and interacting elements. I was seeing them as clearly as the light that shone through the single window of our small cabin in the EDZ. I slowly untangled my body from his and moved to get my journal. I began madly scribbling everything I could recall, hoping to make sense of it later. I couldn't write fast enough, though, before the last bit of brilliance melted away as my mind returned to the material plane. Lately,
You can barely hear it? You can barely hear it? You say you barely hear it. It's super quiet. Okay, it's really loud for me, but I can adjust. Need more volume? Okay. Okay. All right. We can fix that. Yeah? All right. I will start over. It's only 2 minutes. Oh, maybe it's because I did this. Okay, I'm gonna do this to protect your ears. It's really loud in my ears. Is it better?
I slowly emerged from my blissful slumber into peaceful consciousness, and I could still feel his warm breath on my back. With our love still entangled by the nakedness of our bodies from the night before, I didn't want to leave this perfect moment. I wanted to lay here forever and stay safe in his strong arms. My heart beat with a newfound strength. Never had I been more aware of its firm, steady rhythm than now. This ever-deepening connection between us enhanced my senses to the point I began breaking through to a new level of knowledge and understanding. On some mornings, a powerful sense of peace enveloped my mind, opening doors to a new level of clarity, even deeper than I achieved through Ikora's meditations. This was one such morning. Images flashed in my mind. Luminescent images of complex formulas and interacting elements. I was seeing them as clearly as the light that shone through the single window of our small cabin in the EDZ. I slowly untangled my body from his and moved to get my journal. I began madly scribbling everything I could recall, hoping to make sense of it later. I couldn't write fast enough, though, before the last bit of brilliance melted away as my mind returned to the material plane. Lately, these moments have become more frequent. I was breaking through to a never-before-seen level of understanding, and I tried desperately to capture all of it in my journal, but I often felt as if I was missing something. The last little piece to finish the puzzle so that it all made sense to me. I heard a loud grunt, and then a terrible smell filled the room. By the Traveler! Not again! I scrambled to gather my journal, and a blanket before the toxic fumes overwhelmed me. I silently glided down the hall toward the next room as he began snoring again, even louder than before. Why does he snore louder when I'm not laying next to him? I came to rest in the antechamber of our small residence and nearly tripped over his armor that was scattered on the floor. I guess in our passion last night, we weren't really discriminating when it came to discarding our clothing. I placed my journal and blanket on a chair and moved to his cuirass gleaming in the morning sun. It seemed to surge with arc power as I stepped over it. The intricate design caught my eye like never before. I had never looked at it this closely. I tried picking it up, and its weight caught me by surprise. It was so bulky and heavy, I almost couldn't fit it over my head and onto my shoulders. I grunted and struggled to get my head through the opening. It sat awkwardly on my narrow frame. The scent of his sweaty ferocity cleared my nasal passages of the horrible smell from the bedroom. His potent aura intoxicated my entire body, and I again found myself lost in the combined souls of our love. I slowly breathed him into my lungs several times over and over, reliving the passion from the night before. I could feel his hands on my back as my hair rhythmically danced on his chest. I remember the strength and powerful conviction in his eyes as I wrapped my legs around him, bringing him deeper into me. The fervor he felt for me in his heart surged through my hips again and again, and it made me so weak. I could feel him kissing my neck and chest again. As much as I tried, I couldn't put into words what his presence inside me did to my own soul. We had bonded so deeply and passionately that I resigned myself to never really understanding it. Trying to analyze this would ruin the moment, and I couldn't do that to myself. I just wanted it more and more. I wanted him more and more. He had burned himself into my heart. I didn't really understand how, but I didn't care. I wanted it no other way. This love changed my life for the better. His love made me stronger and sharper than ever. Perhaps this was the catalyst I needed to push my power to a new level. I always believed it was about study, focus, and discipline. And then, he came into my life. I snapped back to reality as I felt myself stumble and grabbed a massive chair to keep from tripping over my intoxication onto the floor. I clumsily pulled myself upright and noticed his helmet that somehow ended up perched atop the extended back of the large chair in front of his desk. It looked like the chair had stayed in the same spot, gathering dust for years, and only moved because we bumped into it on the way to the bedroom. I held it in front of me, examining its immaculate design. A gentle arc glow pulsed from all sides of it. I tried it on, and even with all my hair, it was still much too large for my head. It slid down over my face and eyes, blinding me for a moment.
If you want a set, I know a guy.
I collected myself from the floor to see him standing naked in front of the mirror, holding my robes up to his body.
How do you run with this thing on? It's so bulky and all around your feet all the time. I'd trip all over myself if I wore this.
How do you think we float so well? I think you'd look good in it. I snuggled up behind him and pressed my naked body into his, wrapping my arms around his powerful chest and nuzzling his back. I could feel all the scars from his many battles dotted all over his torso as I gently rubbed his broad chest. They spoke as if they were a running record of his victories and told a yet unknown tale of his struggles I wanted to hear. I pulled him as close as I could and playfully rested my chin on his shoulder as he examined himself in the mirror.
If I flex too hard, I'd rip out the seams.
Encore is on comms. Should I put her through?
Yeah, that's fine.
Good morning, you two.
We both spun around in a panic, desperately trying to cover ourselves. I could feel him pushing back, trying to get away from the projection as I peeked around his shoulders. It was too late. There we were, naked and intoxicated with passion, talking to a member of the Vanguard.
I hope you two slept well. I have a new task for you. I need you on the moon to check into some recent hive activity. Your ghosts have all the mission parameters.
What exactly are we looking for?
I don't have too many details at the moment. We sent several Guardians into the area on solo missions, and they've gone missing. I'm hoping the two of you together can figure out more.
Sounds good. We'll be on our way shortly.
Oh my gosh.
That was embarrassing.
Definitely not the first time Ikora has seen naked Guardians.
I do not need Ikora Ray to know what I look like naked.
Best get going. New mission. Our hands touched as he handed my robes to me, and time froze for a moment. We gazed deep into each other as my love for him flooded my chest with warm energy. 6 months after Ness's, here we are, still together through gambit matches, strikes, and many covert missions for the Vanguard. Standing side by side against the enemies of humanity in the bloodiest battles and deepest stealth operations. Our bonds grew deeper each day, and I felt my own power compounding as a result of it. I slowly took my robes from him. He placed a single hand on my head, removing his helmet. My hair fell around my shoulders as we gazed at each other. He stepped closer to me and ran his hand through my hair.
You are so amazing. My reden om te leven.
Wait, what was that?
Been reading up on some old Earth dialects. It means reason to live. I have to call you something other than just baby or my love. Those are just way too generic and lame for a woman like you.
You're not wrong about that. Give us the rundown.
The Vanguard sent 5 Guardians into the Well of Souls deep in the Hellmouth over the last month to investigate new hive structures and energy surges. These surges are very similar to the energy given off during StephTsu's bonding ritual.
I suppose the surges correlate with the arrival of each Guardian.
Correct. 2 days after each deployment, orbital scans show a spike in activity for several hours, followed by a dormant period of about 6 days.
If the Hive are feeding on Guardians, how did they even begin the ritual?
A Guardian probably went on patrol and wandered into the area by accident and was captured. I seem to remember Crow mentioning something about new hive structures as the reason why he couldn't help us on Nessus. Follow-up investigations were probably the catalyst.
What's the class breakdown of the 5 missing Guardians?
4 were hunters. And the 5th...
Guardian, I don't know if we have the right loadout for handling the hive. Maybe we should stop by the tower before heading to the moon.
Good idea. I have a feeling I'll need more than a sidearm for this one.
Sounds good. I'll meet you at Sorrow's Harbor drop point.
Okay, so that was the first chapter. So, what do you guys think about that? I remember reading that in the script and being like, whoo, we're starting off strong here. I feel like I need to pull out my southern accent. Who can you believe that? Maybe I turned southern anyway. But it was, I love how it comes together for that first chapter. I don't know why I had a different voice in mind for what Titan sounded like, but his voice in the audio drama is just beautiful. It's so good. Okay. I'm glad you're loving it so far. I am too. It's so, I keep saying that it's amazing, but It's been over a year since like we've gotten to the rest of the story or more of the story, or like the audience. It's all coming together. That's the important part, is that it's all coming together. Sorry, I didn't realize my microphone was peaking. Hold on. Let me be a little quieter. There we go. Hi, YT. Welcome. All right. Let's go with the next chapter, okay? Let's keep going.
My ghost was unusually quiet the entire jump to the moon. Her silence nagged at my subconscious, but it was nearly drowned out by the rush of emotion from the last 6 months with my warlock. We were never apart for that long and did nearly everything together. Lord Shax's words invaded my mind, reminding me that I was in for the fight of my life. It was a confusing feeling at first, until I recalled the last time I felt this way. When I was with Zora. I shook my head a bit, pushing that old memory away. I didn't need it anymore. That was the past. I landed in Sorrow's Harbor and stretched a bit. Hey, you're quiet today. What's on your mind?
Last one to the Well of Souls has to give foot rubs.
I jumped on my sparrow and took off after her. Of course, she would beat me there, and even if I had always on time, I couldn't catch her even if I wanted to. Just hearing her giggle as she zoomed away warmed my heart. She was happy, and so was I. I slide to stop, the arid environment kicking up debris as I come to a halt. I see her with her ghost out mumbling to herself about something. What are you worried about now?
Figuring out what scent of lotion you'll be rubbing my feet with tonight.
Let's get to work. I was floating on a euphoric high that even my Titan brothers and sisters noticed. Having her constantly at my side energized my soul and strengthened my connection to the light in new ways I hadn't even considered possible. I felt invincible. She glided along me perfectly in cadence. Her sly, warm smile, all that red hair. Ooh, it electrified my soul. I couldn't imagine a moment when I'd ever have felt this free. Even as my mind drifted back to remaining memories of Zora, it was really never this powerful. It never, ever inhabited my thoughts quite like this. Zora stuck with me all this time because her dual nature kept my young, naive heart constantly intrigued. Her burning maw blazed hotter than any star when the moon struck her, and she held the line side by side with Lord Shax at Twilight Gap. Stories of her sheer force of will were the stuff of legend. Then there were her void moments. She was one of the few Titans who truly mastered multiple elements. I enjoyed my solar moments, but being an Arc Striker Titan was where I felt the most useful. Soaring through the air and smashing headfirst into my enemies always came with a deep sense of satisfaction for me. But it was Zora's void moods that captured my heart, with her sultry spirit constantly challenging me with seemingly unsolvable riddles about love and life. She would train me in her void element by darting all over the map and shield bashing me into oblivion over and over from every single angle possible. She'd destroy me, laugh at my lack of skill as she stood over my lifeless corpse, and defy me to do something about it. So I did. I studied her patterns, trying to work out how she kept getting the best of me all the time. And I figured it out. I stopped falling for the typical ways she would bait me into bad positions. I began thinking clearly as I charged forward. The process slowed me down for such a moment that I was seeing 3 or 4 steps ahead of my next move. The moment I beat her for the first time, she demanded an immediate rematch. And of course, I agreed. She was mad now, and it made her even more predictable. So as I stood laughing over her after the third time beating her in a row, I remember she pulled her helmet off and threw it at my head. I smiled back and offered her a hand up. Instead of admitting defeat, she jumped to her feet and stiffly shoved me back several steps. She stood there staring at me in disbelief with those fierce hazel eyes through the sweaty mane of tangled brown hair. I was finally her equal, and she took me in that moment. The sweaty, bloody passion in the weeks and months that followed introduced my young heart to the powerful nature of Titan love. It was a different kind of battle that neither of us really knew how to wage. We were forging the same unknown path together through the forest of confused understanding. We had no idea what it meant to be in love. We had no idea how to be anything that the other one needed or wanted, really, but we were together, and that's all that mattered in that moment. We were inseparable, until we weren't, but that doesn't matter anymore. Saint's words are still true. The past is there for a reason, and that was enough for me, so I pushed that old feeling right away. Doesn't serve me to hold on to it anymore.
Looks like we found the summoning chamber.
Ugh, what a mess. I'll never get over the way the Hive massacre everything around them.
Found our missing guardians.
Are you finding any of their ghost shells?
No. Maybe Amaru has the Hive collecting them for something.
Looking at these bodies, I'm not seeing much armor damage. A few expended rounds, but they definitely weren't in an extended firefight. It's not like the Hive to be sneaky. They usually just confront.
Looks like this one was a Titan. 4 hunters and 1 Titan. We found all 5 of our missing.
A Titan? I quickly moved to get a closer look at my fallen friend. I knelt down to examine the body, and a sick feeling came over me. I recognized the mark in the helmet immediately. My heart skipped a beat. Zora. No.
You okay?
Give me a minute. Please.
Okay. I'll check the other bodies for clues.
You knew the whole time, didn't you?
I'm sorry. I didn't know how to...
It's okay. I get it. Just...
I'm sorry, my friend.
I was alone with Zora for the final time. I didn't expect it to end like this. I guess I always thought she'd outlive me. But now... I slid her helmet off and looked at her face. Her hollow eyes and sunken cheeks meant she had been dead for several weeks. She didn't look peaceful at all. Her final death must have been excruciatingly painful. Still, no armor damage or battle wounds. It was like the light was drained out of her. I rolled her onto her side looking for something to take back to the tower as some sort of memento for future guardians. The Vanguard would note her for her service in the official archives, but Titans as a group didn't keep any official record of those lost in the line of duty. We kept our own oral history to remember the good times and the bad, but any sort of memorial service would be very informal. Whoever finds the body was sort of expected to bring something back and tell a story of the fallen. It was a final sign of respect for their time and effort. I noticed a small leather pouch tied to her belt. I emptied out the contents, and the only thing that fell into my hand was a ring. The engagement ring I tried to give her. Suddenly, the memories of that day, when I knelt in front of her, flooded back into my mind. I could see myself down on one knee looking up at her, reaching out, asking for her hand in marriage. It took a kind of courage I didn't know I had to research human mating customs and follow through. I also remember how my heart broke when she arrogantly shook her head at me.
Guardians do not get married,
she stoically said.
It's not a thing.
She stiffly turned and walked away, my heart shattered into a million pieces. It was the last time we ever spoke. I I was such a fool that day. A foolish young light who just needed to be loved and respected. I thought she gave me both of those things, but I was wrong. Looking back at it, I can see how I chased after her like a silly little puppy, desperately pawing at her for attention. Maybe she liked it for a while. Maybe some piece of her actually loved me. I confused the burning need for peace in the midst of constant conflict for love. Little did I know that she used me to find that peace for herself. How could a barely out of the grave light bearer like me understand what love between two immortal beings really meant? I could barely even field-striven properly clean my own weapons. I realized many years later that I was little more than a momentary distraction for her as the never-ending burden of protecting humanity crushed her soul. I promised myself never again. I'd never let someone do that to me again. Never again. I clutched the ring in my fist and squeezed hard. She kept it. This whole time. She held on to it for some reason. Maybe she had regrets. Maybe she wanted... I spun around and shielded my eyes, trying to figure out what just happened. I cocked my auto rifle and scanned the room for Hive, ready for a fight, but there was nothing. I saw her laying in a heap with her ghost floating over her. I scanned the room again, waiting for the ambush that I was expecting. Still, nothing. I shoved the ring into my gauntlet and rushed to her. What happened? What the hell is going on? I crouched down and checked on her pulse. It was thready and weak. I could feel her life fading away, like her light was being drained from her bit by bit. No. Please, no. Not this. I can't let her. A jolt of rage stabbed me in the chest, and I snatched her ghost out of the air and started shaking her. What happened? Tell me right now, or I'll crush your shell right here.
Guardian! She's alive, but her light is fading. We have to act quickly if we're
What did you see? Tell me what you saw! Tell me now, you worthless piece of...
There was... I saw a worm, and she turned to look at it. Then it jumped at her, and then the arc shockwave. Oh no. The worm. It's inside of her.
My legs went limp. I felt myself gasping for air, so I ripped my helmet off and slumped to my knees as tears poured out of my soul. I just lost Zora. And now my love. No. By the Traveler. No. Please, not this. Damn you, you useless white lump of shit! You can't do this to me now. Not after everything I've done for you. Not after I've watched my brothers and sisters die in your service. You can't let her die like this.
Oh no. This isn't good.
I've never seen him like this, even after Zora broke his heart. I just...
Do something. You're his ghost. You have to do something. My guardian is dying, and he's the only one who can help.
I don't know if I can. I can't watch him like this. I can't.
Titan, get up. Come on, Titan. You have to. You're the only hope.
Get away from me!
Titan, no! Stop it right now!
Sorry.
Guardian. We can save her if we can get the worm out. The power of the Traveler can heal her if we... I know you won't let her die. Think, Titan. Think! I know you know what to do. I believe in you.
Why does the Traveler do this to me? Why?
I don't know. I'm so sorry. I don't have an answer. All I know is that the longer the worm is inside her, the more likely she will die her final death. You can save her, Guardian. I know you can. You have it in you. I know it. Now dig down deep inside of your heart and find the courage. It's there. I've seen it before. Get up and fight. On your feet, Titan! We have work to do!
It's not working. We're done for, I know it, I just know it!
Wait. Just wait.
The commands from my ghost rang in my head like an echo in a canyon. I could feel the desire to give up clawing at my heart and telling me it wasn't worth the effort. I was doomed to a life of pain and suffering for as long as the light would have me. And I could sense the dark realization of that rending my soul, fueled by flashes of Zora betraying my love. I could feel the dagger of her spurring my proposal as if she was standing over me right now, stabbing me in the heart. I could see her hollow eyes and hear her scoff at a young, naive lightbearer begging for her love, even if it was the most simplistic, one-sided puppy love. Then it hit me. I remember the day after she denied me. I remember exactly how empty I felt, as if there was nothing left to live for. Then I remember my ghost bopping me in the helmet and reminding me that so many people needed our help and that things would be okay. Her warm voice reminded me of why I'm really a guardian and why I'm a Titan.
On your feet, Titan! We have work to do!
A guttural rumble started in my chest and filled my stomach. I sat up and looked at my little light and nodded. I gritted my teeth and stood up. No. Not on my watch. Not if I have anything to say about it! Okay. How do we get it out? Can you pull it out?
No, I don't have the tools. I have no idea where to start. She's not technically dead. I can feel the light leaving her, but...
I looked at my ghost. I scanned the room, trying to find something. Anything. I looked back at her ghost and then up to the ceiling, to where the Traveler might be looking down into this hellscape. If it could even see me right now.
What's the plan?
I don't even know what kind of worm it is or anything. How the hell am I supposed to... I got it. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna shoot her.
You're going to what?
That will force the worm out of her to search for a new host. I'll fight it, and if I can't kill it, you're going to record everything so that Ikora will have what she needs to fix this.
Wait. Are you sure about this?
No, I'm not. But 2 warlocks with the right knowledge are better than 1 clueless Titan. Both of you get back and find a good hiding spot. Don't immediately resurrect her. Give me a chance to get the worm away.
I can't just let
If you have a better idea, I'm listening. We don't have time to debate this. Get back and make sure you catch everything. I peeled off her helmet and placed the barrel against her forehead. I looked at her beautiful face and prayed this would work. Maybe I need your brains right now more than ever. I don't know what to do or how to fix this. I hope you do. I know you'll figure this out. I believe in your knowledge because it's the only thing that'll save me. I love you. Suddenly, Lord Shax's words resounded through my mind. The pure ferocity of your heart is about to be tested in ways that would crush the souls of lesser guardians. Are you prepared to lose her? I will not lose you! I will not lose you! I will not lose you! I looked back at my ghost, and then up towards the Traveler one last time, pleading for anything to help me out. And all I got was more silence. I pulled the trigger and watched her body flail about as the bullets ended her mortal life. Just as I expected, the worm began thrashing around as her body withered away. I raised my foot to stomp it out of existence when a massive arc flash stunned me. I could feel the worm pushing its way inside of me, between me and my light. I struggled with everything I could muster, but to no avail. Musty darkness enveloped my mind. I tried to scream, but it was too late as the darkness pulled my mind into the abyss. It's all up to you, my Raiden und te leven.
I'm sorry. I get this way about books and stories and stuff. Like, if I wasn't narrating on stream, I assure you, I would be sitting in the background going, but like, oh, to have to do that, man, to have to, to have with, like, it's so metal. But also, like, hi, thank you for my nose back. Hi, Karis. But it's just like, it's so metal, but do you think that, now, given, of course, if, you were in the Destiny 2 universe, would you be able to, forcefully undo someone just so that they can come back, and just so that you can get wormed? You got wormed. Like, I don't think many people would be able to do that. And that moment where he had to do that, it's got the intensity that it needs. The build up, the looking back, the waiting. I'm like, okay. Composure. Composed. All right. We continue.
I was drifting in the abyss, infinitely falling through a blank void of nothingness. It was almost peaceful, quiet. There was no light and no dark, just an endless void of nothing. I started to feel myself fading ever so slowly, as if the abyss itself was gently consuming me. My breathing became shallow and short, and I could feel two ethereal hands begin to tighten around my neck. My heart raced. Though I was in the void, the darkness snuffing out the little light I had left. My heart beat hard and fast in my chest. My hands came up to my throat, trying to pull death away. I struggled and pushed to get back to the light as my pulse slowed. Suddenly, a flash of light brought me back to the physical plane. I landed with a thud on the stone floor of the summoning chamber, confused and groggy. I rubbed my blurry eyes, trying to figure out where I was, when my ghost bumped my shoulder.
Thank the Traveler. You're alive. You're alive.
What happened? I remember the worm, then an arc flash, and then I was floating in darkness. And now...
The hive worm got inside of you and was draining your light. Then your Titan shot you.
He what? Why do all of his solutions always involve either shooting or punching something? Ugh. I tried to stand, but my legs wouldn't let me.
He had to. The worm was draining your light. Oh no, you're hurt.
I'm fine. Just give me a second to get my legs back under me. Where is the worm now?
It's inside of him.
Oh no. No. I dragged myself over to his body as it lay crumpled in a heap on the cold stone floor. His frame trembled as his light was slowly leaving him. He was falling into that pit of nothingness, just like I was. But I could feel him struggling with all his strength to stay alive. I had to move. I had to get help. But my legs wouldn't function properly. My arms were like wet ramen noodles as I tried to pull myself up. I slumped back down on his body. I was useless. Absolutely useless. I don't know how the worm got into me. I don't even know how he got it out of me into himself. I don't know anything. How can I fix something if I don't know what happened? My mind was running in circles, trying to work through the fog of my recovery. I stumbled over my thoughts and got lost inside the maze of my own head. Nothing was making sense. Nothing would connect. That fear I felt inside the void bubbled up in me again. I was lost and confused. I was failing. Get Ikora on comms. Now! Stop floating there, both of you, and do it!
I'm trying! Getting a signal through all this rock is extremely difficult.
So help me God, if you don't—
What is your status?
Oh yes, Ikora. He's got a worm in him. Somehow, he took it from me. I don't really know how it happened. There was an arc flash, I guess. I am too weak to really lift him, and I can't think straight.
You must listen to me very carefully, my student. We don't have much time. Get to your ships without delay.
What? Why? I don't understand. Just tell me what to do. I can get it out of him if you tell me—
I have video of the whole thing. He made me record what happened. We can use it to save him here.
Okay, good. I can save him. Ikora, what should I look for in the video?
Stop asking questions and listen. You do not have the skill or knowledge to help him right now. You must do exactly as I say, or he will die his final death. I am sending coordinates to your ghost. Follow them precisely. Any deviation from the course will have deadly consequences. Bringing the ships into range now. Ikora, these coordinates don't make sense.
Where are we going?
I don't actually know. These coordinates don't lead to any place on any star map I've ever seen.
I got him. Can you handle her?
I guess
Did you hear, Ikora? We have to go! Now!
She's so weak. Look at her. I don't even know if we'll make it.
I won't let the two of you and your indecision kill my guardian! I have the coordinates. I'm taking him to Ikora with or without you.
So that was the end of that chapter. I think that we'll pause sometimes. But we'll just keep going because, like, I don't want to stop the vibes. It's vibing. The music is doing so good. Like the timing of when the music cuts in, when the music has focus. Peak. so good. Like, not only the song at the end of the episode, but also the song when she's kind of like falling apart. Oh my gosh. Like, I gotta know, Bill, do we have a soundtrack for the audio drama? Do we have a cast list? That is an excellent question. On FanFictionMedia.com, that's where you can go to find a lot of their information. You can... Tsunami Bot, now is not the time. You can also stay up to date with FanFiction Media and the latest associated with the audio dramas on their social medias, Instagram and TikTok. Highly recommend following. Hi, Chainsaw Man. Thank you. Thank you for the gifts. The story is not published on the site yet. Correct. It is not published yet, but it will be soon. Sorry, my cat has entered the vicinity and I'm trying to keep him away. So yes, so we've got some chat comments here. Great usage of music. Can feel my heart jumping out of my chest. The switch of the POV is very well done. And the suspense is on point. So I think that like this is going amazingly. The switch of moods between the tsunami of light and the battleground and the reality check when real death is on board. Wonderful. Wonderful. Let me go ahead and grab, I believe the pinned comment in the YouTube chat is going to also be a link to fanfictionmedia.com. But again, if you're listening, which you should be, because it's an audio drama, you heard me say fanfictionmedia.com. So check it out. We're going to continue.
The jump to Ikora's workshop seemed to take forever. I watched the video feed of what happened a few times to see if I could make sense of it. The lack of clarity around this whole thing only made the fear of his impending final death more real and more intense. I kept bumping my turbo, hoping it had one more boost. Just one more boost, please. Don't let this poor excuse for a ship be the reason he dies. I fidgeted nervously in my seat as my ghost tried to comfort me. Can't this damn thing go any faster? Did you update the thruster output ratio like I asked you to? It doesn't feel like...
We're almost there. We are at 115% of thruster capacity. If you try to add any more speed, we'll fly ourselves apart.
Can't this piece of trash go any faster? I just updated the flow capacity. We should have landed 10 minutes ago. What the hell is wrong with this nav system? These readings are all over the place. Did a holiday forget to calibrate it again? Damn it! She's getting an earful when we get back to the tower.
Everything is operating according to specs. It's these weird coordinates. We're jumping into a portion of space I didn't even know existed. And I can confirm that yelling at mechanical devices is just as effective as pressing the same elevator button over and over.
You are not helping right now. Wait. What if I put the mix regulator on manual and...
We're landing in about a minute.
About damn time. Get out of my damn way. Ikora! Ikora! We're here! I need your help! I can't lift his heavy ass all by myself! Please! Ikora!
Help me lift him. How long has the worm been in him?
I don't know. Time has escaped me.
Just under an hour. We don't have much time left. He's losing light fast.
He is really heavy. Get him onto the table. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Tell me what you need. Please, Ikora. Don't let him die. Use my light if you need to. Please save him. Ikora, please.
I can save him, but I need you to understand the cost of this.
I don't care what it takes. I'll do it. Anything. Please. I'll do anything you need me to do.
Very well. You love him? With all the light in your heart?
Yes, Ikora. For the love of the Traveler, I just said I'd do anything you ask. Please save him.
Very well. What I am about to do is never to be repeated outside of this room, this space. We are protected from the darkness here in ways I don't have time to explain. This process is not of the Traveler, nor anything you have ever read about. You said you'd do anything for this Titan. My young light, what I am going to show you is the anything.
She opened the book in front of her and began forming symbols with hand motions in the air, in strange patterns, and humming to herself. I picked up a repeating sequence of hand positions from her as the humming got louder and more intense. All of our ghost shells hit the floor, and a wave of weakness washed over me. I felt my light leave me, and I had to catch myself on the table. Ikora? Ikora, She stepped next to me and grasped my hands, pulling me upright.
Repeat the sequence with me.
She began deliberately stopping at each hand position, making sure I was matching her precisely. Every finger position, every wrist angle. She would stop herself and roughly adjust me to ensure I was repeating her exactly.
There are 6. Repeat them. Faster this time.
Soon, I picked up the pattern, and as I began to pick up speed, I felt strength return to my body. I stood upright, shoulders back, and began keeping pace with her as we sped up the sequence.
Feel the strength in your bowels. Allow it to rise up through your chest. What does it sound like?
A guttural feeling stirred in my stomach. I could feel it forcing its way up my chest. My eyes got wider as I looked at her, full of fear. I didn't know what to do.
What does it sound like? Make that sound. It will protect you.
I wanted to scream, but when I opened my mouth, all that came out was a dark, evil moan. Not one of pleasure like when he and I were together in the throes of passion. This came from a place that I didn't know existed. A deep, dark place that filled me with dread and panic. I clasped my hands over my mouth in surprise. She immediately grabbed my wrists.
Do not break the sequence. What is the sound? Make the sound.
I straightened up and looked at her again. I could feel her steely resolve penetrate into my mind and passing me her strength. I picked up her sequence again and began quickly repeating it. The same sensation bubbled in my stomach again. I was ready for it this time. I pushed my shoulders back and threw my chest out, inviting the wickedness into my body again.
The sound feels as though it will corrupt you. It will not. Allow it to protect you. It is not malevolent. It is your inner strength manifesting. Make the sound.
I had to release my fear. It was the last barrier to saving him. I thought about what it took for him to take the worm from me. He had no idea what happened or how to fix it, but he believed I could. He had nothing else to go on other than the faith that I would find the answer. I could feel fear radiating from him as he held that creature in his chest. His trust and courage brought us to this place. The place where he did all he could to save everything he loved. And now, it was up to me. I had to push through my fear and believe in my own strength. I could feel his love for me radiating from him and surging through my heart. Even in the depth of his fear, as he was losing his light, he loved me more than anything. It pulsed through him with all the strength he had left in his body. I felt that at a level I didn't even know existed. How could he have more faith in me than I had in myself? I couldn't let him down. I wouldn't let him down. He was bleeding his last bit of light for me, based only upon trusting that I would find this answer. Suddenly, a pulse of light surged in the room, and a sound formed in my throat. A sound like the very abyss itself was speaking through me. A resounding, deep swell of energy flooded out of my mouth and froze time for a moment. I could see myself standing over him as Ikora and I continued making the hand symbols. My astral form motioned over his body and extracted the worm from his chest. I held it in my hands as it squealed and writhed. No, you will not take him. He is mine. I closed my hands, and the worm vaporized out of existence.
Come back to us now. Slowly, gently. You did well, my student.
I floated back into my corporeal body and to the physical plane. Ikora took my wrists again and locked eyes with me.
Stay focused, my student. Copy my motions. Complete the ceremony.
Her hands shifted to a new sequence of 4 this time, and it was as if I already knew them. My mind flashed with the symbols and formulas from my dreams. Small tethers of light began pulling my mind back to the material plane. It all started making sense. The seemingly random scribbles in my journal began forming threads of a new consciousness. I instinctively knew what to do next. Ikora stopped moving her hands and watched me complete the ceremony on my own. She smiled slightly and nodded. Slowly and surely, I repeated the 4-symbol sequence until I felt the light return to me. It surged through my body differently this time. Our ghost sprung back to life, fluttering about the space, full of questions.
What? Wait, what happened?
Ikora? What? Where? How's my... Is he...
His ghost quickly scanned his entire body. I braced myself against the table and pulled heavy breaths into my lungs. I looked at Ikora with new eyes. She was right about it all. That was the anything she warned me about. I didn't know how to describe it. Words couldn't do justice to what I just experienced, other than to say that I'll be eternally grateful to have this Titan by my side. His courage had lifted me to a new, unexplainable level of peace. I crouched over his body with my head on his chest. I could feel his steady but weak heartbeat with the surety that he would live. I could feel his breath shift from thready and shallow to deep and firm. He was safe. I saved him.
He will need several days to recover.
I'll take him to our place in the EDZ, where it's quiet and peaceful.
As restful as that might be, there's more I need to teach you. You wielded it well today, but this new strength can overwhelm even the strongest minds without the proper training.
You're right. I know you are right. I'm not entirely certain how I know, but I do.
Good. It's very important that you never speak of this to anyone, and I mean that. Listen to me very carefully, young lady. For as much as you think you learned today, there is so much more. Do not make light of this moment nor diminish its significance. This is a dangerous new direction in your journey. Focus your new awareness on him and only him. You must stay on the straight and narrow path so that you both properly recover from this.
I understand. Ikora, thank you. I can't ever repay you for this.
You will repay me by taking care of him and seeing to his recovery. Now, take him back to the tower so that we can continue the healing process.
Back to the tower? With the worm still in him? Ikora, that's very, very dangerous.
He's okay now. I took it out of him.
You... what? How? When did that happen?
I can still see the worm inside him. Ikora...
Calm yourself. It is the residual energy from the ceremony. I will meet you back in the tower. Well done, my student.
Bring the ships into transmat range. Let's get him back to the tower.
Wait a minute here. I mean it. Wait. You need to explain what just happened. One moment we were floating there. Then our light was taken from us. Now we're back
Would
here
you relax? I have it under control. He'll be okay after some rest. I couldn't blame our ghost for being frustrated by the gap in time. I wasn't 100% sure exactly what happened, but I knew I had detached myself from the light for the very first time in my young journey as a guardian. It was a very unique feeling, but knowing how my dreams were sharpening my mind really strengthened me.
What's with you? You seem... different. What happened to you while we were out?
Come, my little light. Let's get him back to the tower.
It's just so good! Bye, Jake. It's just so good! Okay, this song really hits, especially after, like, that being the start, and this music really cements it. I know!
Hey, it's okay. Everything is okay. You're safe. Lay down and rest. Drink more of this.
Where am I? How did I even get here? I was falling into an endless void. I was alone. And now I'm here? What is going on? Oh, I'm naked. Why am I naked? How did I get here? Where's my armor? I need my armor.
It's okay, baby. We're back in the tower. We were on a mission on the moon.
The moon? Yes, there was a worm. And Zora. I remember Zora. Then you. Oh God. Are you okay?
I'm okay. I promise you. I'm safe. We're back in the tower. Now lay back down. You need to rest.
It looks like the recovery process is moving along. How's he doing?
He's still disoriented and weak, but he's much better now. The technique you showed me really worked well.
Excellent. This is significant progress. A few more days, and you can take him back to the EDZ.
Hey, still naked over here. Where is my armor? What the hell happened? I remember the worm, and... Stop staring. Where is my armor?
Here it is. I'll be ready to go in a minute, Ikora. I have that briefing here somewhere. Where is that mission briefing?
Ikora, I don't think...
I asked you a question.
Titan. I've already received a full briefing from your fire team. The mission is complete. Get some rest.
Ikora, I still have a couple of questions.
We showed the video to Ikora. Now please, lay back down. You almost died.
I die all the time. That's why you're here. Now, let me get dressed so we can get going.
No. I mean you almost died your final death. I don't think you understand how close you were.
What I want to know is why all my armor's thrown into a damn pile in a corner like this. Ikora doesn't need to know what I look like naked. It's none of her damn business. My head felt like it was full of rocks, and I had this metal taste in my mouth. I was nauseous and dizzy. I felt like I needed to get out of here, back into the field. Like a couple of good gunfights and a gambit match would clear up everything.
Oh no, are you okay? I just left for a second to talk to Ikora and—
Why the hell did you just throw my armor into a corner like this? Don't you know how precious this stuff is to me? Do you just not care? Just because you're a warlock doesn't mean you can just disrespect a Titan's armor like this. Disrespect me like this. I thought you loved me. What the hell is wrong with you?
Baby, please. You're confused and wounded. You have to—
I don't have to do anything. What you have to do is apologize for the way you treated my armor. Do it! Apologize right now!
Hey, you need to lay down and rest. I'm not going to ask again.
Oh, you got a real funny way of asking. What are you gonna do? Chaos reach me into oblivion right here in the tower? There's a no combat rule. I thought you knew that, Miss Smarty Pants Warlock.
I don't want to do this, but you leave me no choice.
What are you doing? Why are you all blue and stuff? Get away from me! Get away! Don't touch me, you crazy bitch!
By the freaking Traveler! Are you serious right now?
You? What are you doing here?
It's just so good. It's just so
good. What is going on down here? I came by to pick up some gambit bounties, and all I hear is yelling and screaming.
He's delusional again. It's been like this for 2 days. He'll thrash around for a few minutes and then pass out for a bit. Help me get him back on the table.
Holy crap, he's heavy. Even without his armor.
Yeah, he's a real unit. I'm, surprised to see you here.
Well, I passed Ikora on the way down, and she said you might need some help. And you know me. Always down to help a fellow guardian.
Thanks. I don't know what would have happened if he would have escaped.
Have you tried, like, tying him down?
Yeah. Twice. He ripped right out of the straps. Where have you been lately? I haven't been around for any of the study sessions in months. Are you teaching now?
I supervise a couple of new lights, but,
What? What's the matter?
The last time I saw you, it wasn't the best, you know? Kinda had a little issue, if you know what I mean.
We had what? Oh, yeah. That was like 6 months ago? Wow. Osiris is right. Time really is malleable.
Are you still mad at me?
I was never mad at you. But it probably didn't sound like it. Did it?
Not really. And then you were all like in love and stuff, and I didn't want to be a third wheel.
Yeah. I don't blame you. Man, I am hungry.
We can get some ramen. Unless you have to stay and watch him.
He'll be out for a while. You'd really get ramen with me?
Of course. Do you still like it with a little hot sauce and onions?
Let's go. I need a break from this. Keep an eye on him and let me know if he wakes up.
Of course. I don't think it'll be a problem. And you do need a break from him.
You look pretty good given what you've been through.
Thanks for that one. I feel like hell right now. If it wasn't for Ikora's meditations, I'd be completely useless for him.
So, what actually happened to him?
It's a long story that I can't really talk about.
Why not?
Ikora said I couldn't. And honestly, I don't want to think too much about it right now. Can we pretend to argue about unified field theory or something?
One with hot sauce and onions, one with fish sauce, cilantro, and yellow rock sugar.
Rock sugar?
Yeah. It has a citrus zing to it that enhances the cilantro. Pretty freaking good if you ask me. That smells good. So, what are we arguing about now?
What? Sorry, I haven't eaten in a bit.
We're arguing. You know, to distract you from some impending destruction or whatever.
Oh, yeah. Well, we actually are always on the brink of some life-threatening cataclysm.
Of course we are. It wouldn't be so bad if you would quit poking around the deep, dark caves of Nessus all the time, stirring up the Vex.
Is this the part where I say some passive-aggressive and self-aggrandizing thing about not enough Guardians caring about the survival of humanity or something?
Of course you would. Then I'd say you take life way too seriously.
Right. And this is where I deflect and try to shift the conversation back on you by pointing out how many times you die while carrying 15 motes and costing your team a gambit match.
Then I'll mention how you put too many irrelevant citations in your research papers.
Then I'll vaguely insult you by overstating your lack of attention to detail.
And then I'll tell you that Ikora doesn't actually read your papers all the way through, in a vain attempt to insult you back.
Oh God, it came out of my nose. Wait, and then you'll tell me how none of your students like me because I'm an arrogant bitch.
Well, that's because you are.
Oh my God.
He's awake! Better get back here. He's not well.
Damn it.
Please. Don't go.
Guardian, it's okay. She's alive. I swear, she's... Oh, I'm so glad you're here.
Baby, it's okay. I'm right here. It's okay.
You were here. I was alone. I thought...
I'm right here. I'm not going anywhere. Shh. It's okay.
Should I go get Ikora or something?
Yeah, that would be a good idea. What triggered this one?
He woke up and everything was fine at first. He looked good. Even smiled at me. Then he went to put on his armor and the ring fell out of his gauntlet.
The ring? What ring?
It's a long story. I don't know if I should be the one to tell it.
Everything will be okay, baby. I promise. You want to tell me about the ring?
So, how are things going?
Ikora. Give me a moment. I'll be ready to go. Huge apologies for the recent behavior. I don't really have any excuse for it.
None needed, Titan. You've been through a lot lately.
Yeah, I agree. So the sooner I get back out there, the better. Work needs to be done.
Whoa. I don't think that's the best thing for anyone at the moment.
Just a minute. There is something to be said for getting back on the proverbial horse.
You can't be serious. He's still weak and disoriented. You haven't even shown me everything you said you would. And he's in absolutely no condition to be in the field.
Are you seriously gonna lecture me again about combat readiness? And shown you everything about what?
That's enough! What we have here is two very tired guardians who need their own space and time apart from each other to recover. Why don't the two of you head up to the classroom? I believe there are a couple of new lights who have some particle physics questions that need answers.
Ikora.
I will speak to the Titan and come to my own conclusions about his readiness, my student. Now go.
Come on. It's no good arguing with her once she's made up her mind. You know that.
But I can't just leave him here.
I'll be fine. Go get your hair done or something. You look like hell.
What's that supposed to mean, you ungrateful crayon muncher?
Get her out of here, now!
Did you hear what he said? He said I look like hell. He should look in the freaking mirror and fix his own face before saying anything about mine.
I know. Come on, let's get to the classroom.
Goddamn ungrateful piece of useless garbage. I'm going to nurse him all the way back to health and then stick a shock grenade so far up his ass that he blows his brains out. Stupid crayon-eating moron.
I bet you will. So the sooner we help these new lights, the sooner you can get around to planning how you'll beat his butt.
That's the end of another episode. Khalil, welcome in, and thank you guys so much for joining. Sorry, I need to do something about my cat because he is being very disruptive. How are you guys enjoying this? Because I know I am loving it. As somebody who already knows what's going to happen because I had read the script, and if you were here a year plus some change ago, then you may potentially remember, the script reading. But reading it on paper is so different than hearing it come to life. And it has come to life. The sound effects, being able to tell, Jake, this is not your time. No. The sound effects, being able to tell, like, are they in their head? Are they talking out loud? What is the tone of the voice? You can't necessarily read that on script. You can't pick that up from paper. You can try to deduce what you think it is or it should be. But the actors, the voice actors in these roles have just done a phenomenal job. And the script writing, Bill, the script writing is amazing. And I know I keep saying that, but it really is. This is fantastic. And it's hard to believe that, like, we still have more to go, because it doesn't feel like we're already an hour in. It feels like we just started the story, but there's so many things that have happened already. And then the growing tension, I think that when I had the opportunity to read the script, I don't think that I really picked up the just emotional weight that was going on during some of those lines. And hearing the other side of that, hearing them coming to life in the audio drama, Like the movie is playing in my head. And I'm just sitting back and staring at my screen. And I'm just listening to the movie. Like, it's so good. Okay, we're gonna take a moment. I would love for my fishies to, oh, I've been doing all kinds of hand gestures and my hands are turned off. I need to step away to go to the bathroom and take care of my cat. I would love to hear from my fishies, whether you know Destiny 2 or whether you don't. I would love to hear from you what your thoughts are so far on the audio drama. All right, we'll play the trailer one more time, and hopefully I'll be back. All right.
We are FanFiction Media. We utilize audio dramas to explore the what-ifs of gaming and fantasy world. Like, what if Crow became the Hunter Vanguard?
The only way Aldrin Sov is a member of the Vanguard is over my lightless body.
Or what if two guardians fell in love?
I could see her mouth moving, but the words didn't register in my brain. She started pointing at something behind me as she was getting more demonstrative by the second. There was this delightfully blinding fog inside my head blocking the words. I started smiling at her.
Or what would a professional hitwoman who worked for the Russian mob sound like?
Is this a part where I'm supposed to be scared or something? I'm Vicky fucking Reynolds. I was muscle for the scariest Russian mobster this side of St. Petersburg.
Follow us on X, TikTok, and our website, FanFictionMedia.com, for updates and stories to ignite your imagination.
These and more great audio dramas coming soon.
All right. Are we ready to continue on to the next chapter? I don't know about you. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm like, I wish I had my popcorn. I wish I had known, like, I wish that I had been prepared enough to have the popcorn, but I didn't. I don't have popcorn. Do you guys want to see more of the fishies in the background, by the way? I know how you guys are about the fishies. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, my fishies love to see themselves. It's like a mirror. All right, we do this. And let me adjust over here. Okay. Yeah, the amount of detail and lore I have permits to decipher some things and putting me in sensory overload, trying to get in front of as many players as possible. I also know that people who love audio dramas enjoy it. If it brings more to the game, that would be the best. Yes, correct, Khalil. My role isn't until chapter 17 and 18. So we will get to hear my voice. Are YouTube viewers fishies too? Yes. YouTube viewers get fishies. Emil is ready for the next chapter as well. It's so good. It should be known. Yeah. Though I'm not very much involved in the Destiny 2 space. So I can't really. I don't know how I could encourage Destiny players to partake other than just sharing it on social media. If you guys haven't already, please take the time to go to FanFiction Media's profiles on Instagram and on TikTok. Give them a follow. You'll stay up to date with any of the upcoming releases, any of the special sneak peeks, any of the teasers, any of the material that they put out. Believe me, you're gonna like it. Let's jump back into the audio drama. All right? Next chapter.
Thank you. Give me a minute to get dressed and I'll be ready to go.
Will you be ready?
Ikora, please. Not you too.
What do you remember about the mission?
We got to the chamber and found the 5 dead guardians. Then an arc flash. The worm got inside her and I shot her to get it out. And here we are.
You are leaving out several important details. Perhaps you don't remember all of them.
Okay. I almost died my final death. You're right.
Tell me about that.
Yes, Guardian. Tell us both about all of it.
Can I finish getting dressed? It's bad enough that Ikora has to see me naked, and now you, Saint?
I read the report, Ikora. I am not inclined to release the Titan back to active duty just yet.
I'm of the same mind, Saint. I can't let...
You cannot take me off active duty. You can't do this to me.
We must do what is best for the safety of this city.
Okay, so maybe I'm not 100%, but I'm not asking for a black covert ops assignment. Just let me patrol the EDZ or Neomuna for a bit so I can get my legs under me again.
Tell me about the Abyss and about finding Zora. How close were you to actually giving up?
You knew the whole time? You knew the whole time? You knew the whole time? You knew what I'd be walking into? Why did you set me up like that? I honestly can't believe that you feel it necessary to test my loyalty after everything I've done for the Vanguard. Saint, did you know?
I was the one who assigned Zora to the mission.
You both knew? What the hell is going on? Decades of service to the Vanguard. Loyal service. Unwavering. And this is how I'm rewarded. Sent into an emotional meat grinder.
You once told me you wouldn't let your personal feelings get in the way of what was necessary to protect the last city. Apparently that is no longer the case.
God damn it, Ikora! You're conflating things and you know
She is not doing anything of the sort. You know better than most the sacrifices we make to keep humanity safe.
There is more at stake here than your wounded heart, Titan.
Don't you think I know that? Cade died on my fire team. I nearly lost the love of my life on a mission where I learned my first love had died her final death. Hell. It would have been so much easier if you two had just left me in the chamber to die.
You didn't die because you are needed, my friend. Let's go, Titan. We have work to do.
I know. I'm sorry for that.
When I said there was more at stake than your wounded heart, I meant it. We need you now more than ever. She needs you now more than ever. My student, your love, she has special skills.
Special skills? You mean that blue glow? What is that?
Without getting into the murky warlock details you detest so much, she's manifesting her inner strength.
So, what does that have to do with me?
It is your love that ignited the spark within her. Your single-minded devotion to her fuels her growth.
How do you know? What does that even mean?
It means that without you by her side, she cannot become the warlock she is meant to be. She possesses a strength within her that can turn the tide of this eternal conflict.
What? You're telling me that crazy, neurotic, red-headed maniac is the key to peace for humanity? And I have to be her personal bodyguard and spiritual chaperone until she achieves, whatever you want to call it, transcendence?
In so many words? Yes.
Not only no, but hell no. You two can't just drop this on me. Screw this. I sacrifice my light to save the one thing in my life that actually gives me something to look forward to when my ghost resurrects me for the bazillionth time. And now I'm supposed to carry the full weight of humanity's survival again? Until that thick-headed, immature, naive child figures out how to achieve nirvana for the sake of humanity that doesn't even know I exist or will care if I die for them.
The strongest hearts carry the heaviest burdens.
No! I didn't ask for this. I decide how I use my light. Not you, and sure as hell not her!
We need him. Without her, we are still stuck in this never-ending loop. We can't just...
He's wounded like never before. He's afraid. And I don't blame him.
What will we do now?
I have an idea, but I must do it alone.
And what do you intend to do?
He needs his family. He needs to know his sacrifice means something.
You're not going to call...
Yes.
Well, I guess it's a good thing Zavala isn't around. Good luck.
The echo when he said yes. Oh, that was a nice touch.
What the actual hell was all of that? Has no one done the reading? Seriously?
Yup, I know. It's these new lights. They don't get it. Not yet, at least.
Do the reading. Do it. How hard is that? I mean, we're immortal beings. We have all the time in the world. Sleep is nearly irrelevant now, and all these blueberries can think of is buying more useless ornaments for their armor.
I seem to remember a certain young warlock who cultivated a fascination for the lost sectors on Nessus to avoid her reading assignments.
Ikora, please tell me you didn't actually release him for active duty?
He'll be patrolling the Cosmodrome for a while, until he fully recovers.
The Cosmodrome? At worst, I should be with him back in the EDZ right now, where it's—
You must let him deal with this on his own. Titans are built differently.
Yeah, they're loud, annoying, smelly, thick-headed idiots.
And you're in love with one.
Shut up. I'll drop into the Cosmodrome and check on him in a bit.
Saint is handling that, and you don't have the time. I have other tasks for the two of you.
What's Saint going to do? Smack him on the back until he's better?
Probably.
This isn't a laughing matter, Ikora. He nearly died his final death, and... Sorry. I mean...
Sit, both of you. Ponder for a moment what he is going through. 6 months of a whirlwind with you. Special missions, endless briefings, your late nights in the EDZ. You two were inseparable. Then his sole source of joy, you, nearly gets ripped away from him, so he sacrifices himself to bring you back, hoping you knew how to save him. That's a massive emotional pendulum. Did he tell you about Zora?
Zora? Who is Zora? Wait a minute. The ring?
It's safe to say a guardian as old as him has been in love before. At least once, right?
I've never really considered that possibility. How old is he?
Old enough to understand exactly what it means to know love and loss in all its many forms.
It makes sense now. Wow. I remember I could feel his fear when the worm—
L'Oreelli, would you excuse us, please?
Ah, yes, of course. Top secret Vanguard stuff. Totally get it. Meet up for some ramen later? Assuming you'll still be around the tower.
Wait, why can't she hear this?
It's okay. The less I know, the less I have to worry about helping you fix later. Anyway.
Do you want to know about Zora?
I guess? I don't know. I just... What was that neurotic fixation on his armor all about? And why are Titans like this?
Loud, obnoxious, and thick-headed, or do you mean brave, courageous, and kind?
All of it.
He's the perfect partner for you. And you know it.
Ah! I hate it when you're right about stuff like this. One minute, I'm all wrapped up in his amazing strength and courage, and the next, I'm supremely annoyed at his constant need to punch everything. This is not logical in any fashion whatsoever. I really hate being in love. I guess now you're going to tell me that he's the key to this new stuff you're teaching me, and that without him, I'm lost.
Yes. You have no idea how proud it makes me to hear you say that, even if you don't totally understand it at the moment. It takes many warlocks decades to realize how much we all need each other. Warlocks, hunters, titans, and civilians.
I just don't understand why he's mad at me all of a sudden. I literally stayed awake for days tending to him, and each time he wakes up he's in a panic over something new that he's never told me. This time it's his armor. What the hell is that all about? Now there's this Zora. Was she another Titan or something?
What do you think his armor represents?
I suppose it's who he thinks he is. But he's much, much more than just his cuirass. Why can't he see that?
Hopefully he will, and the sooner the better. Maybe someday you'll figure that out too.
And what's with this Zora person? I've never seen him get so worked up about anyone else. Who is, or I mean, was she?
That is, unfortunately, a conversation that I don't have the time for. Right now, I need you to stay focused on your meditations and let him heal in his own way. Do you remember when I gave you the parable of the paper after your mistake on Nessus?
Yeah?
Ponder on everything I said that day. Everything. Now go back to your studies. There's still much for you to learn.
Oh!
You two can get back to work now.
Let's get going before I get any more crazy ideas about helping that idiot.
Man, the wishy-washy nature of love. But in their case, it's like a unique situation, so they just have to deal with it. Unique circumstances. Next chapter. Ooh.
I landed in the Cosmodrome near Shaw and looked out over the steps. I could see a couple of new lights darting around the area on patrol. I still had that same metal taste in my mouth, and it didn't matter how much water I drank, I couldn't get rid of it. And the wet gravel sloshing around inside my head wasn't as heavy as it had been, but I felt slow no matter how hard I focused. I could hear the sounds of gunfire in the distance along with the battle cries of the local fallen. All of it felt like muted in my ears for some reason, like I was underwater. I hit myself on the side of the head a few times, hoping it was just a momentary thing. But that didn't make it any better.
Looks like a regular day. You ready to roll?
Just another day on patrol, right?
Exactly. Just like every other time we've been here.
Yeah. I stowed my shotgun and dropped down to Shaw.
Hey, Guardian. Been a minute. Hope you're looking for a fight. We could really use your skills. Lots of new lights running around.
Sure. Sounds like fun. What are the hotspots today?
Skywatch is always active. Been hearing some comm chatter about a fallen boss running around the Forgotten Shore causing trouble.
I'll head over to Skywatch and clean things up there first. Catch you later.
Don't you want some bounties, Guardian?
Oh, yeah, sure. Almost forgot those. Can't let the glimmer stash get too low.
Good to have you back in action.
Thanks, Shaw.
One transmat to Skywatch, coming up.
I landed on my feet high above the expanse of the Skywatch with my head still a bit hazy. The overbearing, unspoken mood between me and my ghost was getting uncomfortable, even as she tried her best to keep me focused.
Looks like a war set is inbound shortly. Should we start there?
Yeah, let's do that. Feels like a good way to clean out the cobwebs. Before I could do anything, a transmat dropped another Guardian right next to me.
Oh, wow! You scared the crap out of me.
Hey, Guardian. Sorry about that. Still kind of figuring out all the things, you know?
No worries, my friend. You're new here, aren't you?
Haven't had much of a chance to do anything. Still trying to figure stuff out. Your armor is pretty sharp. Where do you get all of that?
My first solstice a few years ago. How fresh out of the grave are you?
You
know what? Never mind. It doesn't matter. You're here and you're ready to go. We've all been in your spot. So, what kind of gear you got?
This SMG. Kinda cool. Raoul was feeling generous and gave it to me. Take a look.
Huckleberry, very nice. No catalyst yet. That's okay. We'll get there. What else are you carrying?
A sniper rifle and a sword. Not much else. I bet your vault is full of cool stuff.
Too full. There's the war sat inbound shortly. You want to help me secure it?
You want me to help you? I'm a nobody, a total blueberry. Heck, I even look like one in this armor. You can probably handle this all by yourself.
Maybe, but it'll be easier with someone on my team. What kind of hunter are you?
Crow just taught me how to use my arc staff. He showed me some blocking moves and also how to slam. So yeah.
Great. That'll really help. So, here are two things I want you to keep in mind. You're a hunter, so never stop moving. Reload on the run, and dodge often.
And the second?
Stay focused and relax. Stuff is gonna get hairy. Hive will be everywhere.
Okay, got it. What's so special about this gun that makes it exotic?
Huckleberry kicks harder than a mad bull, but it packs a punch if you can control it. It's called Rampage. One more thing. Use your sword on the big Hive Knights. They'll spawn behind those two big rock formations there and there. Now let's hit that flag and get ready. It gives you a burst of energy and charges your abilities.
Hey, thanks for the tips.
No problem. What's your name?
Lilith.
Welcome aboard, Lilith. Time to put in the work. We leapt back into the building and into the arena. The Hive and the Fallen dotted about the area. We quickly took them down and rallied to the flag. I moved back into the passage and waited.
1 minute to impact. You ready?
Sure.
Just like riding a bike, and the bike is on fire like the inside of my head.
Heads up for Guardians and Skywatch. I'm tracking an inbound warsat. Anyone got eyes on it?
Lilith and I got this on lockdown. We'll get the data to you shortly.
Good to have you back in action.
I looked out at the Skywatch to see Lilith standing among a bunch of dead hive. She turned and gave me an enthusiastic thumbs up as she was quite proud of herself for clearing the area.
He's standing right in the landing zone.
Get out of there, Lilith! Get out of there now!
Guardian down.
Not like I haven't had a warsat land on my head before.
Sorry about that one.
Eyes up, Guardian. Shoot first, apologize later. Go scan the warsat and start the download. I'll draw fire from you. I turned and charged headfirst into the hive, shotgun in hand, and dispatched the first wave.
Keep an eye on her for me.
I'm more worried about you. How's your head?
Get that blade ready, Lilith. Oh, my head. I raised my shotgun to engage, but before I could pull the trigger, I was launched across the arena and into a wall.
Titan! He's fine. Stay focused and take out those knights. You are okay, aren't you?
Oh, boy. My head is...
Titan?
I'm coming.
I struggled to get to my feet as I watched Lilith get immediately surrounded by the hive. I wanted to run in and help, but my legs wouldn't listen. I smacked my thighs several times trying to pound some life back into them, but there's no use. Come on, you lazy tub of lard. Get into gear! Then I vainly tried to toss my grenade into the roaring maw of hive, but it fell short of the target.
Titan! Could use a hand here!
I'm coming.
I looked up to see her sliced in half by a hive knight. No! Damn it! I let her down. I let my fire team down again. Come on, big boy. Get your fat titan ass into gear. Get back into the fight! It was no use. My body just didn't have it. All I could do was watch her resurrect and get smashed again. My eyes glazed over and I could see myself back in the summoning chamber with her, just before the arc flash. She screamed and I was helpless to do anything. That desperation washed over me again. This new light was depending on me to help her, and all I could do was just lay there and watch.
We have to go, and we can't help him at all. I'm bringing the ship into transmat range. We are leaving.
I'm not leaving her. Do not take me to orbit.
But Guardian...
No! Not while I still have light in me. Do not take me to orbit. I pushed with everything I could muster, but my body betrayed me again. I looked up at the Traveler, disgusted by its silence. Damn you! I will not go out like this! And there she was. A new light all by herself. And if that blueberry of a hunter wasn't giving up, then I can't either. Nope. Not today. Not while I still had an ounce of light left in me. I pulled out my rocket launcher. It was probably the last option I had. I'd probably blow myself up again, but I was not about to just lay here and do nothing.
Guardian? What are you doing? At this range...
That's all I have left. Now shut up and let me aim.
And just as the tracking locked on, a blinding flash followed by an earth-shaking rumble landed in the middle of the arena. Looks like a fellow Titan just announced his arrival with a very timely thunder crash. The hive began pulling back as more Guardians entered the fray.
Loda, resurrect that new light. Max it, Holland, remove the Shriekers, and lay down cover. I've got our brother.
I had this under control. But thanks for the help.
Is that the reason why everything's on fire?
Wow! Thanks for the help on that. You okay, Titan?
He looks ready for another round. What kind of loot did you get?
Got this cool shotgun and a heap of glimmer.
Hand in hand. Nice one. You should take that to Banshee for a tune-up after you get the data to Shaw.
Will do. Thanks again, guys.
Thank you for the help. I don't know what happened there. The Hive Knight really nailed me with the sword.
Hey, wait a minute. I know you.
Do you? Who am I supposed to be?
I don't mean to interrupt the potential fails, but we got Fallen and Hive converging. So unless you're in the mood for more of before...
Let's ask the Titan. Well? Do you want to lay here while everyone else does the work again?
I could probably use some ramen. Tell you what, as thanks for help with that war sat, it's on me.
Sounds good. Meet you at the tower on the back platform.
I'm down. Set the bet, because I'm hungry.
Bringing the ship into range. So, Guardian.
I am 100% not in the mood for whatever you're going to say. But I was. I wanted to hear some encouraging words, but not from my ghost. I needed something to drown out the voice in my head. Something from the Traveler. But the background droning of the engine as we sped through the stars did nothing but force my mind back into the last several minutes of my latest failure. All I could do was hear that ominous voice resounding in my mind. It felt familiar, but I was struggling to place it. The silence from the Traveler seemed to just amplify the dread. Decades of service, thousands of resurrections, and so many dead enemies alongside the friends of innocents I couldn't save. Nothing at all from that stupid ball in space. No calm voice, no reassurance that I was doing the right thing. Just reminders of every time I failed. Can you give me something? Just this one time? Please tell me I'm going to be okay.
We're clear for transmat to the back platform.
Come on, my little light. Ramen is always a great way to drown our sorrows.
Titan! Over here!
I looked up and saw my new Titan friend waving me over to the back of the room. It was where we used to get Leviathan loot from Benedict. Now it's just another empty storage closet. I turned the corner into the room to see 4 other Titans along with my friend. Loda handed me a steaming cup of noodles. Thank you. How much do I owe everyone?
Don't worry about it. When we get in that food mood, we don't like waiting. Am I right, or am I right?
So, I didn't catch everyone's name in the middle of all the screaming and gunfire.
Loda, Maxit, Holland, and this is Tella.
You're Baz, aren't you?
No way. You gotta be kidding me.
So, Titan, tell me, were you being pulled into a never-ending abyss, or were you drowning in a massive lake?
What? That bitch. Why can't she just leave me alone? Why does she have to tell everyone my personal business?
What the hell? You just ruined your noodles, Poodles.
And you'd do it again. Lay down your life for her, wouldn't you?
Yeah. I'd do it 1,000,000 times if it meant.
I know. We all know. That's why we're here. Titans take care of each other. Tell us about Zora.
She was the star of the morning and the dark embodiment of the void all in one. She was also an insufferably selfish and arrogant woman who... I shouldn't say those things.
The truth doesn't change just because someone's dead. Go on.
This is the ring. The one I gave to her when I... But she said no.
Who else fought alongside the Fallen?
It did. That itchy-bitchy Titan was more than a handful. She was a bucketful. 2 buckets full. And I'll miss her, too. No one had a burning maul quite like Zora.
And no one loved like her. She will be missed. For Zora, a Titan who served the light with her last breath. Zora! But that is the past. Tell us about your future. Tell us about your warlock.
Yes, by all means. Tell them about me.
Okay, leaving the episode on that, with that kind of music as an exit, I knew the, yes, tell them about me was coming, but for the music to just go bam, that's a great exit. Ooh. Ominous, sinister. Alright. Alright. Going inspirational. I love strings.
Sitting in the tower, trying to distract myself from the ever-growing frustration in my head, was becoming more futile by the minute. Ikora had instructed me to meditate for 2 hours today. She said it was important to stay focused on the path. I had learned all these new tools so quickly that mastering them would require focus and dedication. I couldn't focus on a damn thing except for my Titan. I was pissed off to no end that he was being an ungrateful jerk about everything. He was making real progress with my support. I could feel his bond with the light reforming even stronger than before. But then Ikora's words rang in my head. I had to let him heal in his own way. Why doesn't he listen? I had a wonderful plan to heal him, and he was doing better each day if he would just stick to it. Why won't he just let me help him? Instead, he runs off with his Titan bros to God knows where so they can all smack each other around like teenage boys. Like I don't know what I'm doing.
So, I see that we are struggling today.
What? Oh, Ikora.
Tell me about it.
I can't focus on anything but him, and it's so infuriating. He's being an ungrateful idiot. I can heal him if he'll just let me.
Why do you know this? How have you reached this conclusion?
Because I know I am right. I saw the progress we made together, and he's probably off circle jerking with his Titan bros, doing whatever Titans do. What in the world do Titans do when no one is looking?
I don't know, because I don't actually care. And neither should you.
What? You're saying I shouldn't care about him and his recovery?
My student, why do you think the Traveler resurrected you?
To protect humanity, I guess.
Are you sure it's not anything else?
What else could it possibly be?
What does the Traveler ask of you?
Now that you mention it, nothing. It doesn't talk.
So, why do you think you should protect humanity?
Because it's the right thing to do.
How do you know this? What defines right and wrong? Where is the line? Who draws it? And don't give me a weak answer like it's the most logical conclusion to draw based upon observable information. That's what my new lights sound like when they want me to think they're smart.
Well...
What does the darkness do for us? How does it approach and entice us? With a false simplicity. Break your bonds, it says. Throw down your yoke, follow me to freedom and joy. No more obligations, no rules, no more demands on your time. True freedom. Follow me, it says, and in return, I will give you power. But what does the Traveler ask of us? Nothing. It gives us strength and skill beyond measure. It allows us to make mistakes over and over, always giving us another chance to do better and be better. But it never tells us how to use it or when. It always gives and lets us decide, always looking over us. Do you think the witness cut its way into the Traveler, or did the Traveler allow the witness to enter in to protect us?
I don't understand.
Choice, young lady, choice! It's about choice! We choose to protect those who can't protect themselves, so that they have the right to choose. The light does not subjugate them and force compliance. We are grateful for the light, and all we can do with its strength behind us, and we use our strength to make space so that others may also choose. We can choose to learn and improve, or we can choose to avoid the fear of learning. We can gain strength by learning from our mistakes, or draw power from mocking those who make them. Your lack of humility is striking and quite disappointing. It is that Titan who unlocked the power from within you. I knew you had it. I knew you were special from the moment you arrived in the tower, but I couldn't pinpoint the trigger to bring it out of you. Then, that Titan loved you, and you ascended to a level that precious few ever attain, because he chose to love you in the face of all your fear. Your fear of not being enough, your fear of being wrong, your fear of loving and being loved. He chose to forgive you for being an arrogant, selfish child, because you gave him a purpose he didn't even know he needed. You should be dead right now, drained of your light. But instead, that Titan did the only thing he knew how to do, and flung himself into the abyss, taking your place upon the altar of death, so that you could rise from the depths of darkness to become more than you even thought you could be. You have chosen discipline and study. You have chosen focus and refinement. Your mind is razor sharp, and you said it yourself. His presence in your life has honed your awareness to levels you didn't think were possible. Now you must make another choice. Let him come back to you, or smother him in the name of some childish love that never lets go of fear. I can't make that choice for you. Just like you can't make that choice for him.
That doesn't seem like much of a choice to me. I can't just leave him alone by himself. You saw how he was. Ikora, I love him, and I have to protect him. Even if that means protecting him from himself. What is anyone else going to do for him that I can't?
Get out of my sight. Get out of the tower. Go back to your place in the EDZ until such time that you can stop being a petulant little girl.
But
I said leave! Now!
I stood there, stunned by her words. She glared at me with fierce eyes that blasted straight through me with an anger I had never seen. I could sense she was hurt more than mad, and I didn't understand why. But I guess some time away from everyone was a good thing. Call the ship to the back platform and prep for a quick jump to the helm.
Okay, so you heard what Ikora said, and you're going to do whatever you want to anyway, aren't you?
Well, well, well. If it isn't our new secret weapon. So, sister, what's astral projection really like?
What? How the hell do you know about that?
Do you really think that you're the first warlock that learned Ikora's special magic? And here I thought Osiris was the most self-absorbed warlock I'd ever met.
Shut your mouth, little man. You better put some respect on her name, or I'll...
But that is the past. Tell us about your future. Tell us about your warlock.
Yes, by all means. Tell them about me.
Damn it. What the hell are you doing here?
I guess I'm early to the backsmacking party. If you 5 crayon munchers think that a boatload of alcohol and hours of yelling at each other is what it takes to recover, then I'm here to spoil your little frat boy convention. Come on, meathead. Let's get back to the EDZ where you can rest. Let's go now.
No, I'm staying here.
Seriously? It doesn't matter how many times you punch each other or throw yourselves off the edge of the tower. It won't help. Ikora taught me everything we need to get you back into fighting shape. So let's go.
Apparently, you didn't hear him. He said he's staying here.
Oh, I heard him just fine. And who the hell are you, exactly?
We are his brothers and sisters. We are the ones who will see to his recovery.
You will do nothing of the sort. You are going to stand aside and—
I said no! Damn it, girl, you are not my mother. You are my lover and my partner. Just because we had really great sex and I made you scream my name at the top of your lungs doesn't mean you own me. Hell, if it wasn't for me, you'd be the one laying on the floor of that summoning chamber on the moon, and I'd be the one over here crying my guts out. If it wasn't for me, you couldn't stand here right now doing your best snowplow impression, trying to clear the way for me so I can recover how you think I should. Let me make one thing perfectly clear to you, my Raiden Omteleven. This is not the first time I've come this close to my final death. This one hurt so much more than others because now you're all I have left to live for. And if you can't see that, then maybe, well, our love is just another convenient lie we've kept alive to distract ourselves from the never-ending cycle of death and destruction. Wouldn't be the first time either for me.
I hear you loud and clear. So if you're done, we are leaving. Together. Now.
You're gonna get all blue and glowy again if I say no?
Don't make me...
You heard our bruised brother. Get along now. I'll let you know when he's race ready.
I see your concern for him. You care deeply for him, and with all the light in your soul. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here right now. I promise you, as only Titans can, that we are here for him and only for him. There are no ulterior motives or desires. Our brother will return to you stronger than ever. And you know my word to be true because you know the heart of a Titan. You've lived with the pure, powerful heart of a Titan. And as much as you can, you understand the heart of your Titan.
Fine! Have it your way, you thick-headed jackass. But know this. You, all of you, are responsible for him. 1, 2, 3, 4 of you. If I hear one hint of betrayal, one rumor of not holding up your end of this bargain, if I sniff any sort of an idea that you're falling short of your obligation to him, I will hunt you all down and beat the light out of each and every one of you with my bare hands. Do I make myself clear?
You have my word. Are we agreed?
Agreed.
The with my bare hands was like one of my favorite things when reading that script. I actually still have some clips and highlights from my reading of the script, and that one was one of my favorite moments where it just, the emotion that you put in behind that. I love strings.
Sorry you all had to hear that. She's so obstinate sometimes that if I'd have known any better, I'd swear she was a Titan.
Now, my brother, it's time. It's time to heal.
I really appreciate you all having my back, but I'll be okay in a couple of days.
The whisper will never go away by itself.
What?
The whisper of the worm. It never really goes away once it's inside of you.
You are not alone.
You will not drift.
You will not drown in the deep.
There is light here, Titan. There is light everywhere.
You can hear it too.
The whisper of the worm exists unto itself as a beacon on the path of destructive change. The whisper beckons us down a bloody path of the pure violence of Hive sword logic. Wanton violence that defies its very existence. Once it inhabits your mind, it will always exist there.
So I'll always have a voice in my head? What does that even mean?
Your fear exists because you have focus and discipline providing you the awareness of your path. Without a purpose, you would succumb to the darkness of the whisper. It knows this and wants to pull you from your path and purpose. The whisper fears what you and your warlock will become and tries to pull you away to protect itself. Your fear keeps you rooted here in the material plane, just out of reach from the whisper because of her. Whether you want to admit it or not, your purpose in the light is to shepherd that warlock to her destination.
The whisper seeks to pull us from our purpose in the light. It had hands on you, ready to rip you away. It draws strength from you like that. That's why you're weak Willie right now.
I can't be weak, not around her. I can't show it. She'll leave me. Just like Zora did, How is she not facing the same problems like I am? She seems just as arrogant and obstinate as always.
You are her strength. She may not fully grasp it yet, but she draws strength from knowing how much you love her. It fuels her abilities. You are being pulled two ways, both to her and away from her simultaneously. That's why you are so weak right now.
Just like Saint and Ikora said? Wait a minute. How do you know all of this stuff? Sounds like more mystical warlock BS if I'm being honest.
Do you want to know? I mean, do you really want to learn this?
Before you answer, I'll sit straight Sammy with you. This path, it's not easy. It'll never get easier. Only harder. You just become stronger and that, well, that's where many fail. If you do this, you will face fears you never thought you had. You'll scream your soul mute in the face of this.
I hate feeling weak. I hate this. I hate Ikora and Saint seeing me this way. I don't know if I can do it.
You can't do it alone. That's why we're all here. We are the circle. This is the circle. No edges, no corners, one continuous line encompassing and protecting all within it. The circle remains for as long as its members require. Titan, will you join this circle?
I don't want to join your super secret club or anything. I just want to get better and be stronger for her. I love her and that's all I need. If that's what it takes, then I'll do it.
No helpless half measures here, my friend. All in or get gone. Know that if you leave, you will be alone. You will drift, you will drown, and there will be no light to pull you back. Just you alone against the whisper.
I guess. I mean...
The only way out is through.
I don't know if I have it in me right now. I'm sorry, Boz. I just can't summon the strength to fight anymore. I want to rest. I need a break away from everything, guys. All this struggle for so long and no answers. Not a single break. And the moment something worth living for shows up in my life, I have to fight even harder to keep it.
You are enough for this. We all know it. It's just the tools you've been using thus far are failing you. Come with us. And I promise you'll get some shiny new tools.
Yeah, but...
What are you afraid of right now, Titan?
I'm not... Does it matter? Really? Does it actually matter what I'm afraid of? No one cares. They just want more of me. To do more. To carry more. Go fight this unbeatable monster, Titan.
Go, protect that tribe all by yourself, Titan. Love this crazy warlock until she figures out how to become all-powerful, Titan. Do I get to be happy for once? Do I get to enjoy my own life for a little bit? I can't see the other side. Hell, I don't even know if the other side exists. Just this never-ending war for survival, protecting as many as I can.
We can't answer that question for you. No one can. No one but you. Is it worth it? Does it matter that the Traveler gave you this power? Why do you use it this way?
I really don't know. I've never thought that much about it. I always assumed it was the right thing to do.
Did the Traveler force this duty upon you, or did you willingly bear it?
I chose it because there are so many who can't choose, and they deserve the chance.
And you choose this path every day, don't you?
Of course. I can't just let innocent people get destroyed by something I can stop.
Exactly. Until now, you chose to bear the burden of that task. You decided each and every time to do something for others who couldn't. But the current state of your skills is lacking for this next.
And you're gonna help me, all of you? I don't understand.
There is nothing to understand other than your willingness to move forward. I sense your doubt, your mistrust of us. It's quite reasonable.
You're pretty perceptive for a Titan. What guarantee do I have that you won't just leave me stranded on Vostok Peak or something like that?
If you really believed I would do something like that, we wouldn't be having this conversation. So, I ask you again, will you join this circle?
So I really am supposed to be her shepherd for all of this?
My friend, I wish you understood how rare this overpowered opportunity is. We live our gilded guardian lives wondering if what we do makes any difference to anyone. We sacrifice so much of ourselves hoping for a mini moment of clarity and peace. I can assure you that this is the magic moment where you will make a huge difference for someone who will save millions. And that someone is your wacky warlock.
Your sacrifice brought you to this point. Your willingness to serve has earned you the right to be here, now at Fate's door. Will you walk through this door knowing only those worthy of this knowledge will ever have the chance to learn it?
I am enough. I am enough.
Welcome to the circle. Your journey begins now.
All right, the cinematic music closing it out. That one, like, there was a lot of the going around, like the group talking. Say the line? What? What's the line? What are you talking about? Yeah, the dramatic music really came in and said, yo, I'm here. Yes, Zywon. Bill the Conqueror wrote the scripts for this and other audio dramas. We're going straight into the next one. You are enough.
I'm actually surprised you listened to Ikora this time.
Really? That's the first thing you say to me? Just shut up and float around like you're supposed to.
Guardian Ship 981, come in. You there, sister?
What the hell do you want?
Whoa, easy there. I just heard you were headed to the EDZ and wanted to know if you needed a friend.
Not if you're gonna lecture me too.
No. Besides, we've been through too much together for me to lecture you. I'll bring treats and you brew some tea. Where should we meet?
Sending the coordinates now. Thanks. I really appreciate it. What kind of tea do you want?
Whatever you pick will be fantastic. I'm certain of that. It's nice to be back here. Maybe relax a bit? I'm thinking a nice cup of lavender tea to calm things down.
Or, and hear me out, you can just silently float there until I ask you a damn question.
What is wrong with you?
What's wrong with me? What's wrong with you? And him? And Ikora? We had a plan. I had it under control. And things would have been fine if we stuck with the plan.
The plan? Plans only seem to be relevant when they're yours. Like when you activated that Vex gate. Remember?
If that stupid Titan had followed the plan I came up with and brought the right weapons, we could have stopped that invasion on the spot before it even happened. So shut your port. I'm not listening to this garbage again.
Hi. I brought chocolate.
Thank the Traveler you're here.
Well, I'll just set this here and get started on the tea. I'm thinking lavender to calm things down.
I do not need to calm down. I am perfectly calm. Why does everyone think that I have to calm down?
Do I need to leave or something?
No, please stay. She needs you right now. She's afraid of losing him, and she's being irrational, being all possessive and demanding.
Yeah. What should I do?
I don't know, you're her friend. You think of something.
Me? She's the smartest guardian I know outside of Ikora. What could I possibly say to her that would fix anything?
If she's so smart, why does she stick to what Ikora is teaching her? She's brilliant, I get it. But she's also inconsolable when she's like this. Someone needs to set her straight.
And I suppose that's me right now? Well, here goes nothing. Hey there. So, I'm guessing no tea? You still want some chocolate?
Sorry for yelling at you. That wasn't fair of me.
It's okay. Not the first time you've been upset at me for no reason.
So now what am I supposed to do? Just sit around and meditate until that idiot gets back from wherever?
Well, yeah.
You're not helping right now.
Fine. Then, what would help?
I don't know. Ugh! I hate waiting when I know I could be doing something about it. I can heal him. He'll be better than ever if...
Look, I don't know anything about anything between you two. Whatever magical connection is going on is beyond my understanding. I'm just a normal guardian. You're the one with Ikora's blessing and these special abilities.
There's nothing special about them. I'll show you. Give me your hands.
Is something supposed to be happening?
Give it a second.
What should I be feeling?
You don't feel a warmth spreading up your arm?
No. I'm sorry, I don't.
That's weird. Let me try something else. Hold still.
What exactly are you trying to do?
I'm looking for weak energy points on your body that need to be healed. Even those with the Traveler's power have tiny pinholes in their light that the darkness can push through. Now shush and let me focus.
Still nothing. Sorry.
Okay, try this. Try pushing your light out of your body. I know it sounds weird, but if you mentally push back against my probing, I can find those pinholes more easily.
Sure. Okay.
Are you even trying?
Trying what? I don't even understand what you want me to do.
Push your light outward. Start in your core and...
Push my light? What does that even mean?
Didn't you read Doltaire? You know, light, it's physical weight. And the manipulation of paracausality?
Doltaire? Never heard of him.
Her. She was in EXO.
I think I should go. You're not making any sense.
No. Sit down and relax. I want to show you what I can do.
Okay. Whatever.
What is happening? Why can't I find anything? I can't even feel your light.
I don't know. Maybe try focusing on him? Your power really started manifesting after the whole thing on the moon.
Ugh. It's no use. I can't feel a damn thing from you. What's wrong with me?
Look, it seems to me that whatever you have going on here is not meant for me. Maybe, like I said, you should be focusing on your Titan boyfriend.
Screw that. I don't need his fat ass for anything. I can handle this on my own. I just need to meditate for a while and it'll be just fine.
That sounds like a fantastic idea. You do that, and I'll go back to Gambit. I can be more helpful there than standing here listening to you rant about the finer points of paracausal literature.
Wait, where are you going?
Ikora was right. You are too wrapped up in yourself right now to see anything. It's like if you just concentrate harder or study harder or scream louder or demand more from other people, that it'll all go your way.
Like you know what's going on. You can't possibly fathom what's at stake here. I have the ability to shift this war in our favor if I can just get a handle on this.
You're right. I don't know anything. I'm not as smart or as pretty or as blatantly bitchy as you are. The one thing I do understand right now is that it's super hard to be your friend when you get like this. I tried. She's your problem now.
Fine! Get out! You're useless anyway, you simpleton! Damn it!
It's hard fully getting into the mind of the Warlock in this state of, emotional being. But, I want to get it, but it's also hard to understand because we can see from the outside looking in, we understand that she really is just focusing so much on control. You can't control someone else's will.
How much further do we have?
The coordinates I got from Baz's ghost show that it's just beyond the Iron Temple. About a quarter mile up the mountain. How's your head?
Better. This hike and the weather make for a good workout. This would be much easier if I had my gear. Why couldn't we have just transmat directly to the spot?
The whiteout conditions and random energy fluctuations make it impossible to set up a transmat zone. Do you still have that metal taste in your mouth?
Not anymore. Maybe I just needed an ice bath. Would have been so much easier than a hike up the tallest peak in the city. The natives are starting to get restless. I'm a threat. We're being hunted.
I have a couple of heat signatures headed our way. About 1,000 feet up and down the hill from us. I think. It's really hard to pinpoint anything in this storm.
We got a big stick in our brains. Just like the old days. Do you remember when you first found me? I was scared out of my skull.
That's not how I remember it.
Really?
It took you a few moments to get your bearings. But I still remember the first fall and you smashed with a rock. I wanted to run, but you stood your ground.
I was so scared during that whole thing. I grabbed the rock out of sheer panic and just charged at it.
You stood over his corpse, screaming your lungs out. Then, 2 seconds later, you got sniped in the head.
Yeah. That hurt a lot, but you were right there when I woke up.
I've always wondered what it felt like to get resurrected after something like that. Do you think... I have 3 more heat sources closing on us. Guardian, there's a small cave just around the bend. 5-on-1 in the open is not a fight I think we can win.
You won't get an argument from me on that one. Wait a minute.
I see it too. There's a light coming from that cave.
Damn it. Not right now.
What is it? What's wrong?
Quiet. Empty. But fires don't just light themselves. Scan for footprints.
Flowing snow buried them. I can't tell where the people who lit this went.
Check this map. It looks like we're here and our destination is marked. What are these markings on the sides? They look like hive runes.
It's a basic outline of their sword logic mantra. Do you want a full translation?
Wait a minute. 5 heat signatures, a fresh fire in a cave, a map with hive runes. Looks like my new Titan friends are...
That's my map.
What? No! No, please. Don't hurt her. Here, take the map.
I like this shiny better. Come and get her, silly light bearer.
No! 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 Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Not now! Get out of my head! Ghost? Ghost! I still have the map. So here's the peak, and then... I can't see a damn thing in this storm. Okay, I gotta think. I still have my light. If she was injured, I'd feel it. That means... Get out of my mind! I still have my light! I still have my... No. No! Not today. You won't get me today. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe the day after that, but not today. If only to piss you off, I'll keep getting up each and every time you hit me. You're gonna have to kill me to stop me. Do you hear me? Hang on, Ghost. I'm coming for you.
You are my guardian for a reason. You are strong and brave.
Without her, we are still stuck in this never-ending...
He needs to know his sacrifice means something.
Made it. Finally.
Titan, you made it.
I gotta find my ghost. Did you guys see anything? Or anyone?
She is probably this way.
Some old guy ambushed me and... Oh, I get it now.
Good. Sounds like you're feeling much better.
I'll feel better once I get my ghost back.
Big banging doors over there. My man.
Always some freaking test. Fine. Damn. These doors are heavy. You guys coming or what?
How long do you think it takes until this one gets it?
He's more determined than the others. Not sure yet.
What was that?
Nothing. After you, my friend.
So I'm guessing you guys have been here before.
Not specifically here, no. But this isn't our first time.
Do I need to learn some sort of secret handshake as a part of this initiation? Let's just quit screwing around. I get my ghost back, and you guys get to the point. Deal?
Sounds good. Looks like your ghost is right there.
I'll be right back. I'm coming for you, my little light. Just hold tight. What the hell?
I see you have returned. Then bring forth the chosen one.
Give me back my ghost, now.
Bring forth the chosen one!
I'm standing right here. What more do you want? What does he mean?
Are these your servants?
No. These are my brothers and sisters. They're here to help.
So are they your men? Your soldiers? And you command them?
No. I don't command anyone, you idiot. These are my Titan comrades. My friends. They support me. We support each other. We choose to be here for each other. Nothing more, nothing less.
Very well. Then bring forth the chosen one.
I'm literally standing right... Again with a stasis?
My patience with you grows thin. Bring forth the chosen one!
Okay, so it's obviously not me. Do you know what he's on? Oh, no. No, 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 no. Damn it! Damn it, damn it, damn it!
Would you look at that?
Yes. I'm impressed.
She's not here.
She's not here. Then why are you here? You come to me seeking knowledge, and you are not the chosen one? How dare you mock me with this perversion of the truth?
Truth? That's why you stole my ghost from me, for some weird truth?
Cease your mockery now, or your light shall suffer the consequences.
My light? My light is useless. I burned the last bit of it pulling her neurotic ass out of the abyss. My light can't get rid of this stupid voice in my head. Get out of my...
So you serve the chosen one?
You could say that. She has this weird glow about her these days. Hell, without her, I'd still be a quivering pile of armor strapped to a table somewhere. But without me, she's not around to be all glowy and spooky to repair my light and heal me.
So you love her, and she loves you.
I guess. Yeah, for what it's worth now.
Interesting. This one shows promise.
Wait, you guys...
I will return your light to you if you solve my puzzle.
6 hive runes. What is going on?
Oh, this is so good. I totally can't believe. So it's not often that I feel like I am able to recognize voice actors' names, but Bill said that the old man is voiced by Christopher Tester. Chris? Oh my god! Like that's awesome. I love Chris's work. I am like he's an inspo for me. When I started doing my social media and like posting about books and stuff, like he was the inspo for me, and I love every time I see a new video. Okay, I'll shut up now.
Runes in a puzzle. I get it now.
Pause for a vibe check? Yeah, we are 2 hours and 21 minutes in. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think. Because I think with 2 hours in, now again, I am biased. I already know the story. I've already read the script. Sure, some of the details are blurry for me, but tell me, What are you loving about this? What are your favorite details that are included in this? Where do you think the story is going to go, and what do you want to see? That's a lot of questions, but I want to get the vibes. I want to know what you think. I want to know what you think, but Bill wants to know what you think. Musical vibes on the table, beyond light music. I can resume my experience as this. Like summarize your experience as just more worms. I am not familiar with the world of Destiny 2 and lore, etc. But I'm just gonna, joke about having worms in our brains anyway. But all of the voices come together so well. They fill out their roles with emotion. I can tell that they are trying to be in the shoes of that character. They are trying to put themselves in the spot of that character, and it comes through. The music, you said, was a combination of royalty-free things and the Destiny YouTube. That, I think, is, as someone who doesn't know the music that is being used from Destiny, being able to mix in royalty-free sounds and music to that, as somebody who does editing and mixing, etc., of my own, that is very skilled. I mean, as if we haven't had enough examples of the skill that the editor has exemplified thus far in this process, in the story. That is another sign of just the level of skill. And one of the things that I didn't comment on, because it's like totally a silly thing for my brain to notice, was the noise floor is the amount of background ambiance that ensures you don't feel like you're in a silent abyss. In one of the earlier chapters, there was wind. There was simply just wind in the background. And it was leveled at just the perfect, like, ratio in the background that it covered the noise floor. It caught my attention, but it didn't interfere with the action sounds and the voice, and it's just I have been classified as an audiophile by my coworkers. So I don't know that I would classify myself as a audiophile, but I certainly have I certainly am more of an audiophile than your average Joe. Some of my experience is I know literally nothing about the franchise, although the worm plot, I feel it'll not go away. Not having a light might be an anchoring point for the worm. I don't know, I came in late. Oh, you're all right. I also have not a strong sense of Destiny 2 things. Editor, professional sound guy who does work with major brands. Oh, that's amazing. Oh yeah, no, I don't think the light can... The light being gone is a bad thing. I don't know that we'll get that. Whisper of the Worm is from a mission in Destiny 2 where you get a weapon called Whisper of the Worm. The opening and closing music is from Destiny 2 music YouTube. Okay. Okay. That I can use it because I don't charge for access to the story. And that makes sense. Couple of contacts at Bungie. Oh, really? It was clear to me that as long as I don't charge for access, it's why it's available on my site for free. Because it's just, you know, fan work. It's fan made. But it's still so incredible the amount of passion that has and attention to detail that has gone into this project. I want more people to know about it and to see it. So I'm really happy to be able to listen to all of this, you know, before it releases to the public. But I also cannot wait to get to share this with the public. And I hope for any of our viewers that are joining and seeing this for the first time and they're enjoying it for the first time, there are more episodes and more seasons if you want to go backwards, I believe, in time and see some of the previous seasons. Listen to, close enough. But those are available on fanfictionmedia.com. We'll do another stream where you listen and react to another story. Yes! Please! I would love that.